Hey everybody, I hope you're all ready for Christmas by now. Oh my gosh, it's coming so quickly, and it seems like one of the main things you think about in terms of like a mental checklist is getting all the gifts for the people on your list and being ready to go where that's concerned. But sort of the afterthought sometimes is packing and really getting ready to travel to wherever you need to go. So if you are planning to travel, in this video I'm going to show you, hopefully quickly, what I have in my travel bag here that is going to allow me to travel lighter than I probably ever have before makeup wise. It may vary person to person, you may need more or less or whatever, but these are just some ideas not only for travel in general but specifically for the holidays and still getting that kind of glamorous holiday look you might want, but with sort of a streamlined bunch of stuff in your bag. So in this bag I have everything I'll need for skin, hair, and makeup. So starting off with the hair stuff, which is kind of poking out here already, I'm going to be taking my Remington, this is my pearl styling wand here, so this is just great for maintaining any kind of a curled style that I might have, and I just find that that's the hairdo that really lasts the longest on me when my hair is curled around that iron, and so that's nice to take kind of as a touch-up or to redo it or whatever. Also, a small can of the Tresseme hairspray. Now this isn't the tiny can, this is kind of the medium-sized can, and I think this is just perfect for travel. The small ones, I mean I have one of the really little ones, but the cap just won't stay on, and I've noticed at the store the cap doesn't seem to stay on any of them, so I like this kind of medium size. I think that's great for travel. Also, I take a comb and a brush. My brush is not in here at the moment, but a teasing comb like this that I can use to help me style my hair, and that is my hair stuff. So moving on to my makeup bag. This is going to be my travel makeup bag, so take this not only as stuff you should travel with, I think, but also you know, product recommendations basically. So open it up and this is what I have in here. It's really not even half full right now. Some of the stuff has to stay out here for me to talk about it first, but anyway, just to start off, great thing for travel are these makeup cleansing cloths. These are the Olay Daily Facials, and basically you wet one of these under the sink and it foams up and you can remove all your makeup with this. For me, with the Olay Daily Facials, it doesn't even irritate my eyes to take my eye makeup off. So take some of those, and you know, if you're staying as a guest at someone's house, you don't have to worry about taking one of their washcloths and getting your makeup all over it or anything like that. So I just find these to be a great thing, not only here at home, but a great thing to pop in your bag to travel with. I also want to take along a moisturizer, and sometimes you'll find these and maybe set them aside or kind of get them buried under some of your other makeup stuff, but like for example, this is my Aveeno Positively Radiant Moisturizer. It came free with another Aveeno product, and now I've got this small moisturizer which actually has quite a few uses in it, and that's going to be great to be small and compact and fit right there in my bag. Kind of going chronologically with how I would get ready. I've got my Rimmel Lasting Finish Foundation in here. Why is this a good travel product? Well, it's in a plastic tube, so you don't have to worry about glass breaking. It's very travel friendly in that sense. Also, it's easy to smooth on with your fingers, and I don't feel like it requires a primer underneath to get that really smooth, even application. So not taking a primer cuts out one more thing, and I feel like for me, on my skin anyway, this goes on pretty easily with or without a primer. So I've got that, plus it's really long wearing if I'm somewhere and I really don't have any time to touch up. Concealer wise, I'm taking my Benefit Erase Paste. I feel like I want to take this because once again, I can put this on without needing any certain kind of brush. I really, in fact, prefer how this looks when I just use my fingers, and also I feel like I can use this all around my face. It works great for under eye and great for any other imperfections on the face. I would recommend a powder that could also double as a powder foundation in case you are really in a hurry and you want to skip the liquid altogether. New thing I'm trying is Too Faced Amazing Face Powder, and it's a skin balancing flexible coverage foundation powder, and my shade is Perfect Nude. So I'm trying that out. I will let you guys know how this continues to work for me. So far I like it. Really flawless coverage, but it's nice to have that option to just use the powder and not worry about the foundation part of it. Next up, this is a product I know I talk about a lot, and I could have just pulled something else out for the sake of talking about something different, but the e.l.f. Contouring Blush and Bronzer is such a travel-friendly product because you have your bronzer in there, which I think is very good for contouring, and with a fluffier brush, you can get that light application of bronzer. You just really do need to be careful to not get too much if you have fair skin, but either way, I mean, this is a great bronzer to have, and then this blush can also sort of double as it's such a luminous blush, it can almost give you the effect of a highlight. And if you look closely at it, you can see that it's got sort of some golden shimmer there. It's definitely a light, luminous, peachy color. So when you've got that, you don't necessarily need any other blush or highlighter product with it. However, one that I probably will throw into my bag anyway is my e.l.f. Studio Blush in Blushing Rose, because I feel like that gives me that kind of glam cheek look, you know, if I'm going with kind of a red lip, a light eye, and a little bit more blush on the cheek. I think this gives you a really pretty color there. So talking about eyes, need a primer. I've got my mini Urban Decay primer. This is another thing where you might have a mini one in your collection. Either way, eyeshadow primer doesn't take up a lot of room, but just to have something to give you that long wearing eye base. And then for my shadow, I actually have it still in my bag. I'm going to take my Z palette, and I talked about this, I blogged about it. If you care what colors I have in here, that's on my blog, but this offers me as many colors as I could possibly need to get a neutral eye look, a smoky eye, a more colorful eye, whatever I choose. I also can use this matte brown shade to double as my brow powder, so I'm all set where that's concerned. For my liner, black liquid liner, can't go wrong with that. I feel like in almost any circumstance for the upper lash line. So I have my Hard Candy Walk the Line liquid liner. I have a mini in this, so that's extra convenient, but this actually is really good. This is one of the richest blacks I have, so that'll be great if I feel like doing a glamorous cat eye, you know, that nice kind of holiday look. I just feel like that works well. And kind of a rediscovered product, the Perfect Point Plus from CoverGirl. This is actually quite a nice eyeliner, and I have it in black. It comes with the blending tip here and a nice fine tip for the liner itself, and that's good for, you know, smudging it around on the lower lash line. Very good to have on hand. Also the voluminous Carbon Black Mascara. If you're just looking for full black lashes, I mean, this is going to be a go-to for me. Gotta have the eyelash curler though before you do that. e.l.f. $1 eyelash curler is a must-have for me. And then for lips, I want to have a lip balm with me, of course. The Nivea A Kiss of Smoothness. I am giving this to several people for Christmas this year because I love it so much, and I know it's just going to be one of those lip balms that you sort of fall in love with too. It's so silky. So I have that. And then, guys, I'm so excited to tell you about this. I got to open one of my gifts early, and it is the, it's from Bare Essentials, and it is the Buxom City Slickers set. I know it looks so exciting because there's nothing in there right now, but I just wanted to show you the packaging. What this is a set of not only the lip gloss, but these things called, what are they even referred to as? Big and Healthy lipsticks. And so they're kind of like jumbo lip pencils. And when I saw this, I instantly kind of thought, oh my gosh, if you were going to travel somewhere, if you were going to go somewhere and you wanted every shade you could get, this would give you all of that. And I absolutely am falling in love with these lip glosses. I tweeted about it not too long ago, and a ton of people were like, oh my gosh, I love those too. Minty, tingly, but not too tingly. I mean, I've tried some nightmarish lip glosses in terms of the feeling they give you on your lips, but this feels so fresh. I absolutely love it. And these sticks are really cool too. I'm going to need to do a full out review to really describe it, but you can see they're kind of like the size of a jumbo lip pencil. Just fantastic. But more on the shades. The shade I am wearing now is sort of the red shade. I think it's called Brandy, and I'm just wearing the gloss right now. But so you've got your red, and that red lip liner, the jumbo pencil, is really nice and red too. So you've got a duo of reds, a duo of nudes, pinks, and like a brighter fuchsia berry shade. And I just think, wow, if I throw that in my bag for travel, I have got all the glosses, all the lipstick colors I would need, and bam, there I go. A travel brush kit is a great thing to have, especially if it contains pretty much everything you need. I've reviewed this and gone in depth on this before, so I will also link to this, but this is the Sigma Travel Brush Kit. It's not the premium one, but here you're getting stippling brush, powder brush, blush, pencil brush, larger blending brush, concealer or a flat shadow brush, and just that perfect shadow brush to get that initial application on your eyelids. So super quick run through there. I'm sorry if you didn't catch it all, but I mean, this is basically going to take care of my face. There were just a few brushes I needed to throw in. First off, my tweezers also I needed to put in there, but I've got to have my Essence of Beauty Crease Brush Duo. Just gotta have it. Hasn't been duplicated. I just love the small size of those brushes. And then an actual eyeliner brush that also comes with that nice kind of spoolie brush there to deal with your brows. So there's a little pocket in there where I can easily stick those. And once that's back in my bag, I'm good to go. So I hope this gives you some ideas for traveling around the holidays. I know I really breezed through this, but my concept was how can I pack lightly, but also give me the tools I need to get a holiday look, which I tend to like to be a little more festive. So thanks again for watching. Have a wonderful day and happy holidays.